Hello. Okay. Hello. Hello again, everybody. All right. So if you're not already lying down, go ahead and lie down. I'll probably lie down too in a second, but yay. So good to see you all. Very nice. And if you're watching a recording of this later on, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. So yay, I'm glad we can all be here virtually if we can't be in the studio. So I know we have a few more weeks, a month of this still to get through at least, but I'm happy that we could be here doing this. This is really nice. So again, if you're not already lying down, go ahead and lie down. Relax your shoulders down your back, or just soften the shoulder blades away from the tops of your shoulders. And let the backs of your shoulders just melt to the floor. Feel some heaviness in the body. Or just let yourself relax here for a couple of minutes before we start moving around. Let's take a few breaths together. Inhale through your nose. Biggest breath. Hold it for a moment at the top and just relax into it. Then release with a sigh, exhale. And let all the breath go. Empty it out. Then do that again. Inhale through your nose. Filling the ribs, expanding, breathing right up under the collarbones, holding the breath, softening the shoulders. And releasing, exhale. And just let go of all the stuff, right? Goodness knows there's plenty of stuff. So just release it with the breath. Give it back to the universe. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Filling up. Biggest breath so far. Expanding the ribs. Back ribs, side ribs, all the way up. Holding, softening. Maybe you can sip in a little bit more. Inhale. Big sigh. Exhale. Let it go, all the breath out. Then start to come into your Ujjayi breath. Begin to breathe the breath in and out through your nose. Cultivating that soft brushing sound at the back of the throat. It is a very purposeful breath, right? And we do it for that reason, right? Because it helps to focus the mind. So cultivating that soft sound, that ha with the breath at the back of the throat. Right? The breath is always here for you. Such a great tool. Calm the mind, calm the body. Right? Smooth, steady, deep breaths. So I think we start to learn the benefit of the breath as we do our asana practice, right? But we can use the breath anytime, all the time, throughout the day. Some of you guys know that my travails, and I know Terry, you have it too with the teenage daughter. And you know, I just have to breathe, right? So using the breath to help us get through, you know, this kind of unprecedented time for us, you know. Deep breaths, steady breaths. Right, so let's set our like a mini intention right now with just using the breath, coming back to the breath, steadying with the breath. When you feel your mind start to go, see if that we can use that as a reminder to breathe. So keep breathing your steady Ujjayi breath. And we'll just start to wiggle the fingers, the toes. You can see how your body feels as you slowly start to move. Circle the wrists and the ankles. And circle in both directions, right? Just see maybe there's a couple cracks in there that need to get out. My toes, my ankles like to crack. Reach your arms overhead. Oh, stretch your legs. Oh, wake yourself up again. All right. And then circle the arms and hug your knees in. Maybe rock a little bit side to side, softening across the low back, kidney band. All right, take your knees all the way over to the left. Dropping the knees down, reach up through the right arm, take your twist. Softening in, right? Feel the feels. Coming back to center, inhaling, exhaling over to the other side. Drop the knees down. Let your shoulder just soften towards the floor. Enjoy the stretch. Notice where you feel this the most. Where's the strongest sensation? Your hip, your back, your chest, your shoulder. Just notice. Come back to the middle, to center. All right, send the heels up towards the ceiling. Stretching the backs of the legs. Drawing the feet, the legs in towards you. That feels good in your body to do that. Turn the toes out, let the legs come out wide. Stretch the inner thighs. See how all that feels. Coming back up to center. Okay, so let's keep the legs up. Let's actually keep the head on the floor for now. We'll bring the arms out wide like a T. And we're just gonna move our legs a little bit. So bring your left heel towards the floor and pull your right leg in. And just without using your hands, however much, you can kind of split your legs. Cover the heel though, don't land your heel on the floor, that's too easy. All right, let's switch. So we'll pull the left leg in and send the right leg out. Just hover the right heel over the floor. And split your legs as wide as they'll go. So however close you can get your left leg in towards you without using your hands. You'll feel your abs help you do that a little bit. Let's switch back to the first. Try and flatten your low back onto the mat. Just press your low back down. Get your right leg as close to you as you can, and then both legs active, right? Reach through the heels. And let's switch it again. So you're pulling the left leg in, and the right heel is hovering. Press the low back into the floor. Can you relax your face? Relax your shoulders. It's your abs are working, your legs are doing some work. Let's do one more time on each side. Switch it. Right, still breathing, steady breath. A little bit harder to take that full breath into the belly. That's okay, but try and maybe breathe the back ribs into the floor. And let's switch, last one, here we go. Pulling the left leg in, hovering the right heel. Stay with the breath. Right, so in the middle of the work, find the things that can soften. Take one last breath. Get that leg as close to you as you can. All right, and then both legs straight up. And then feet to the floor. Relax your belly. You can send the legs out long. Waggle the feet, the hips. Just, bring a little heat into the body. Why not? Slowly. All right, let's sit up. Hug the knees in. Rock and roll forward and back a time or two. And come on up to sit. I'm going to sit back up on my blanket. So as you come to sit comfortably. Let's close the eyes. Take a moment here. Relax the shoulders down. Turn the palms out. Inhale. Stretch the arms out and up. Exhale. Press the palms. Pull the hands through the center line. All the way down. Take an inhale. Reach up. Maybe lift your chin. Exhale. Pressing the palms. Let's take an Om on this next exhale. Inhale, reach up. We'll bring the hands to the heart. Dropping your gaze to your fingertips or close your eyes. Setting an intention for your practice. Right, and you can reaffirm the coming back to the breath and using the breath if you have another intention. Take an inhale. Sigh it out, exhale. Release your hands down, open your eyes. Let's roll over and come onto hands and knees, and we'll do some cat-cow. So, tabletop position. Adjusting things that you need to adjust. All right, and then stacking the wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Inhale, drawing the heart forward, lift the sit bones. Exhale, rounding, hollowing out. Passing the floor. Inhale, draw the heart through. Exhale, round. Couple more like that. Inhale. And exhaling, just waking up the spine. Feeling all the feels along the whole length of the spine. Last time. As you come back forward towards this next inhale, let's hug the belly in, hug the ribs in, right? Get a little length through the tailbone. Bring your knees a little closer together and then send your right leg straight back behind you. Drop the outer right hip down. Reach the left hand forward and hover here just for a breath or two. Right, press the leg a little higher. Can you lift the arm a little higher? Inhale, exhale, rounding the spine, pull it in. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, round. As you reach on the inhale, lift the arm, press the leg to the ceiling. One more like that. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, stretch and lift. Bring the hand down, bring the knee down. Let's switch to the other side. Let's send the left leg back. Reach the right arm forward. Outer left hip down, right? It wants to kind of peel open. See if you can square it to the floor. Right, and then keep some lift in the belly. Pull the ribs, the hips to the ribs, and soften the ribs down towards the hips so the belly is engaged. And then see if you can lift the leg a little higher, the arm a little higher. Take a breath, inhale. Pull it in, exhale, round. Inhale. Keep the belly lifting, but lift that leg with the arm. Exhale. Pull it in. Inhale, reach. We'll do it one more time. Lift up and then round. Opposite direction. Inhale, send it long. Lift the arm, lift the leg, lift your belly. And then bring it down. Hand down, knee down. Sit back. Take a breath or two in the child's pose. Relax your shoulders. All right, separate your hands, shoulder distance apart, arms overhead if they're not already. Whole hand pressing. All right, start to press into the palms, press out into the fingertips. Lift your forearms up off the floor. Try and soften the shoulder blades away from your neck. All right, so you have some space for your neck, space for the tops of the shoulders. All right, keep your arms active. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, tuck the toes, float the knees. Come on back, downward facing dog. So as you get into your down dog, if you want to pedal the heels. You want to shake out your head. I always like to open my mouth nice and wide and release the hinge of the jaw, so you can do a little bit of a lion's breath. Stick your tongue out. Right, a really nice way to release a little bit of tension, some of the angsty stuff that we have holding in the body. So you can close your eyes, but kind of direct your eyes up towards the third eye point, if that spot between the eyebrows, but actually kind of back into your brain a bit. Right, so your eyes kind of look together and up, and then you open your mouth really wide, and you stick your tongue out really far, and you make a little bit of a sound, and you Simhasana, lion's breath. We do that one more time. Take an inhale. Open your mouth really wide. Stick your tongue out. Oh, right, your jaw. Well, thank you for that. All right. Settling into down. Here too, a little lift, right? A hug in. Because gravity is going to constantly pull, and especially as your hamstrings and glutes get more flexible, it'll get easier and easier to kind of spill the low belly and the low back kind of down towards the floor. So you pull the hip bones towards your ribs, and then hug the bottom tips of the ribs in. So you have some lift and a little resistance away from gravity. All right, shift forward into plank pose. Take an inhale. And then exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. So let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, forward, draw the shoulder blades down your back. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more like that. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. And then inhale, forward to plank and pause. So now you can always do knees plank. I'm just going to back up a little bit so I stay on my mat. Feel free to do knees plank. Curl the tailbone under. Start to lean out into the fingertips. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows. Slowly lower. Come all the way down to the floor. Flatten your feet. Reach your hands back. Curl the tailbone under. Shalabhasana. Inhale, lift. Take a whole breath here. Exhaling. Inhale, lift a little higher. And exhale, come on down. Turn the palms to face the floor. Curl the tailbone under. Let's come up again. Press the thighs up. Lift the chest up. Float the hands. Lift the thumbs a little bit away from the floor. Inhale. Come on down. Exhale. All right, one more. Palms still facing down. I'm looking at my teeth. Okay. Curl the tailbone under. Lift the legs. Lift the head, the chest. Float the hands. And then sweep the arms out and up. Lift the thumbs so your arms are by your ears. Inhale. And come on down. Exhale. Soften. Take a breath. All right, so we're laying on the floor, which is great, but we can't stay here, unfortunately. So tuck your toes, plant your palms by your ribs. Feel free to press to knees plank, right? You can have your knees on the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale, press the floor away. Come to plank pose, top of the push-up. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. So I am trying to baby my shoulder a little bit. So I'm kind of being careful when I press up to plank and kind of using my knees a little bit so I don't stress my shoulder too much. So feel free to adapt as you need to. If you're feeling good and you're like, plank and chaturanga, you know, great. Do it. But, you know, modify as you need to, of course. All right. Stretch back. Feel yourself get long. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the heels. Bend the knees. Walk. Float feet to hands. Lift the chest. Lengthen. Inhale. Exhale. Fold back down. Inhale. Come all the way up. And exhale. The hands to the heart. And just take a breath here. Feel the feels. All right. Notice how your body feels right now. And then we're gonna keep moving. Release the hands down, turn the palms out, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, up and over, hinge and fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, hands are down. Step your right foot back, big step. Drop the back knee down to the floor. Come up, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, come on down, hands to the floor. Tuck the back toes, lift the knees, step back, plank. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Ashtanga lower down. Flatten your feet, melt the hips to the floor, lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Send your right leg up into the air. Turn the toes out, lift the hip and the knee. Right, come into a stretch. Straighten your leg. Square your hips, inhale. Exhale, pull the knee forward, step your foot between your hands. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, lift up. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, come on down. Tuck the back toes, lift the knees, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, firm the glutes, come all the way up. And fold right back down on the exhale. Swan dive, soft face, all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, hands down, left foot steps back. So again, Anjaneyasana, back knee down. Sweep it up. Take the twist, left hand to the floor, right arm reaching to the sky. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, hand down, step to plank. Right, tailbone long. Let's do it again. Knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Asana. Heart melts to the floor, right? Hips high. And then flattening the feet. Melt the hips down, cobra pose. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Left leg, inhale. Turn the toes out, lift the hip, bend the knee, exhale. Right, couple of breaths here. Enjoy that stretch. Yeah, square it off. Straighten the leg, inhale. Exhale, round the spine, pull it forward, step your foot between your hands. Back knee down, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, exhale, right hand to the floor. Left arm reaching up into your twist. Maybe see your top thumb up there. And bring it down. We're gonna step forward. Right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold in. Firm the glutes, come all the way up. Exhale. Hands to heart, keep going. Hands down, palms out, reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Lift and lengthen. Bend your knees, hands down. Again, right foot back. Back knee down. Anjaneyasana, come up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the twist. Right hand to the floor. Left arm reaching up. Okay, left leg, the front leg. Swing it back and kind of like vasisthasana on your shin. Right, plant the left foot on the floor. Lift the belly. Maybe look up. All right, and then we're taking the foot back to the top. So lift your left foot up. Bend the knee. Step it back from whence it came. Bring the hand down. Tuck the back toes. Lift the knees. Step back plank. Inhale. This time exhale, bending the elbows. Chaturanga. Maybe upward facing dog. Lift. Exhale. My back cracked. Downward facing dog. Lifting the right leg up. Inhale. Exhale. Round the spine. Squeeze into a tiny little ball. Touch your knee to your face. Touch your face. Step your foot between your hands. Back knee down. Flatten the foot. Anjaneyasana. Come on up. Good. To the twist. Left hand to the floor. Right arm reaches. Pressing the floor away with the bottom hand. Right leg sweeps back. Right, put your foot down. Lift up like vasisthasana on your shin. Pick the right foot up. Bring it back to the top. Inhale. Exhale the top hand down, step forward. Back foot top of the mat. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, firm the glutes to rise. Fold back down as you exhale, spread your wings. Empty your breath. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, hands down, left foot steps back. Right, here we go. Back knee down, flatten the foot, sweep it up. Inhale. Exhale, hand to the floor, left hand to the floor for the twist. Reach up, sweep the right foot back again. This time, keep it lifted. Right, pressing the floor away. Lift the leg as high as it'll go, which won't be that high because your bones get in the way, but just lift it up. Right, hug the belly in. Pull the hip bones towards your ribs and lengthen through the tailbone. Take one more breath. Bring the foot back. Bend your right knee. Step into the top of the mat, top hand down. Whew. Tuck the back toes, lift the knees, step back plank. Pressing the floor away, shoulder blades down the back. Lengthen forward, chaturanga or the floor. Bend your elbows. Lift your chest, up dog or cobra pose. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, pull the knee in. Touch your knee to your face. Pull your knee forward. Step between your hands. Back knee down. Flatten the foot. Inhale, rise. I'm laughing because I'm kind of getting out of breath. Exhale, your right hand to the floor. Reach your left arm up. Nice and wide across the chest. Sweep the left foot back. Float the foot. Right, lift it as high as it'll go, which again, your bones are gonna kind of get in the way. They'll knock into each other a little bit. So just however high, right? It's not gonna get super high. Take one more breath. Back foot's coming back forward. Bend the knee. Step it up. Inhale. Exhale the top hand down. Back foot top of the mat. Step forward. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold. Burn the glutes. Squeeze your butt to come up. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to heart. Take a breath. Inhale. And release it down. Exhale. Your hands down, I should say. I'm going to take a quick sip of my tea because I'm talking a lot. Okay. Let's keep the show on the road, shall we? Standing tall. Inhale. Exhale, Utkatasana. Bend the knees. Reach your arms. Just a couple of breaths, not a long hold. Pull up through the hip bones and try and sit back into the heels. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Right foot steps back. Bend your knees, hands down. Keep the knee off the floor this time. You can bend it though. Come up crescent pose. Lift the frontal hip bones, especially the left one. Right, pull it up. They'll both lift. But right, that's really the space we're trying to make. Press the arms back as you reach up. Inhale. Exhale, take it down. Hands to the floor. Step your front foot back. Pause. We're gonna have the hands wide. So walk them out. My hands have to come off my mat for this. Right? Tailbone under. It's good for you. Bend your elbows. Try and keep your abs engaged. All the way down. My shoulder didn't love that necessarily. Inhale, lift your chest up. Keep your hands wide. Exhale, lower down. Let's just do that one more time. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lengthen and lower down. All right, so C, hold on. Can you keep your hands wide and press yourself up? Right, tuck your toes. Curl the tailbone under. Inhale, exhale, press to the top. Let's try down dog with the hands wide. Why not? I'll move my feet in a little bit. All right, nice. Bring the hands back in to their normal area. All right, send your right leg up into the air. Inhale. Exhale, round. Hollow out, squeeze. Step your foot between your hands. Bend the back knee a little bit. Inhale up. Tailbone long. Lift the heart, press the arms back, hug the ribs in. Exhale, hands come down. Step forward. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold. Firm the glutes. Inhale, up. Exhale, back down. Spread your wings all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, hands are down, left foot back. Big step. Soft bend the back knee, crescent pose. Pull the feet in towards each other. Get a little scissoring action with the feet. Lift the heart up, inhale. Exhale into the twist. Left hand to the floor. Right arm reaching up. Press your back leg straight. Maybe look up. Inhale. Exhale, hand comes down. Step the front foot back to your plank pose. Try wide hands again. Try wide hands again. Gonna engage my abs. Slowly lower. Okay, my shoulder. I have to be nice to my shoulder. Drop the elbows down. Let's lift up seal pose. Flatten your feet. Inhale, lift the chest. Come up as high as you like. Scoop the shoulder blades onto your upper back and lift the heart. And lower down. Yeah. Do that one more time. Curl the tailbone under. Melt your shoulder blades away from your neck right now. And then come up. Inhale. Scooping the heart forward and up. Lift the chin. And lower. All the way down. A breath to soften. Okay. My shoulder. It's going to be fun. Tuck your toes. Maybe on your knees. Maybe with your legs straight. Slowly peeling yourself off the floor. Back to your plank. If you like the hands wide for a breath in down dog, feel free to do that. It's very spacious. Scoop the inner arm forward. Hands back in. Okay, so left leg. Inhale it up. Exhale, rounding the spine. Pull the knee forward, step your foot between your hands. Crescent pose. Come up. Pull up through the hip bones. Right up through the hip bones. Send the tailbone long. Lift the heart. Press the arms back. Hug the ribs in. Oof. To the twist. Right hand to the floor. Left arm reaches. Press the back leg straight. Maybe look up and see your top thumb. Lift up out of the bottom shoulder. Awesome. Top hand down. Step the back foot forward. Top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Chair pose or Utkatasana. Bend your knees. Firm the glutes. Good. Give them a squeeze. Press and rise. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Relax your shoulders. All right, one more round like that. Ready? Bend. Inhale, reach. On the back, hug the ribs in. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, hands down, right foot steps back. Crescent pose, bend and lift. Lift the hip bones up, press the arms back, hug the ribs in. Maybe the back leg gets a little straighter. Feel that stretch. Inhale, exhale, right hand down. Left arm reaches into the twist. Draw your right shoulder blade down your back, away from the top of the shoulder. Right, okay. Halfway back or all the way back. Spin to the pinky edge of your left foot, right foot, right foot. Step your left foot halfway back or stack the feet all the way back. Vasisthasana number 1. Draw the shoulder blade down your back. Hug the belly in. Inhale. Step it back. Woo! Top of the mat. Top hand down onto the ball of the back foot if you're not already. Step back. Plank. And then vinyasa of your choice. So chaturanga, maybe the floor, upward facing dog or cobra pose, downward facing dog. All right, right leg, lift it up, inhale. Exhale, round, squeeze into a little ball, step your foot between your hands, crescent pose. Come on Peel the hip bones up. Start to press the arms back. Maybe the back leg straightens a bit to deepen the stretch at the front of the left hip. Lift up off the back waist. Inhale. Exhale, left hand to the floor. Right arm reaching up. Draw the left shoulder blade down your back. Press the floor away, reach up. All right, front foot halfway back to support it, or all the way back to not really very supported. Vasisthasana. Lift the hips up, maybe look up. How's your breath? We're bringing the foot to the top of the mat, right foot up and forward. Top hand down. Step forward. Whew. Inhale. Exhale. Firm the glutes. Inhale. We're folding right back down. Exhale. Swan dive. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot steps back. Bend the knees, hands down. Here we go. Come on up. Crescent pose, tailbone long. All right, breathing. Arm bones back, hug the ribs in. Lift the heart. Right hand, left hand to the floor. Draw the shoulder blade down, find the twist. Oh. All right, this time, pivot and see if you can float the top leg. Lift it up, right? Lift your hips up. Woo! Take a breath, inhale. Yes. Step the foot back to the top of the mat as you exhale. Top hand down. Step back plank. Take a vinyasa. Maybe you skip it and rest in child's pose. That is totally fine. Whew. We're almost there, if that helps. Right, I need, right, one more. We've got the other side to do, but you're doing awesome. Left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, round. Pull it forward, step. Crescent pose. Inhale up. Oof. Press the arms back. Think about the tailbone lengthening down as you reach the inner right thigh back. Right, hug the ribs in. Lift the chest up, inhale. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Left arm reaching up into your twist. Maybe look up. I didn't say it on that first round, but you can put the back knee, the bottom knee rather, down on the floor, just like we did at the very beginning. So here we go. Vashi. Float the top foot maybe. Woo! Shine it out. Tailbone long. Breathe. Bend the right knee, left knee. Step the foot to the top of the mat. Top hand down. Step forward. Oof. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. Utkatasana. Yes, hug the ribs in. Stretch up. Press up. And release it. Take a breath. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. I'm getting a little sweaty, you guys. Okay. Doing awesome. Separate your feet about hip distance apart. And we'll do a hanumansana. So, maybe, I don't know if this way helps. We're going to take our peace fingers and hook them around our big toes. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. If you need to bend your knees to reach your toes, bend your knees, right? Wrap your fingers around your big toes and then press your fingers into the floor with your toes. Inhale, lift your chest. Draw the shoulders down. Exhale, into the fold, hanumansana. Lean into your toes. Lift your shoulder blades away from the floor and send your elbows out to the sides. Let your head hang. Just let it be heavy. All right, fantastic. Firm the glutes. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, release the left toes. Put your left fingertips on the floor. And let's just see. Pick your right leg up and out to the side. and just hold it out there for a second. See how high it'll lift. Don't hold your breath, right? Heart goes forward. Lengthen the spine. Lengthen the left hip back. Take one more breath. Gently bring it down. Oh. Okay, shoo. Let's try the other side. Have your hand out a little bit so you can get a little lean. If you're really lined up, it feels like you're gonna tip over. Right, so firm the glutes, float the left foot, and then lift it up and out to the side. And just see, however high it'll lift. Breathe, lengthen the spine. Heart goes forward, outer right hip goes back. Hold that foot up, take one more breath. Slowly bring it back down. Foot to the floor. Release and soften. All right. Inhale. Lift halfway up. Exhale. Bend the knees. Hands are down. Step back. Jump back. Take a vinyasa. Go straight to down dog. How do you feel? I just want to do the back bend. Downward facing dog. All right. Send your right leg up into the air. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Pull your knee forward. Step your foot between your hands. Let's step the back foot about a third of the way closer. Hands to your hips, firm your glutes. Stand yourself up. Okay. Hashiman Namaskar. The hidden prayer. Hands out, thumbs down, tuck it in, and see if you can get your palms to press. Make sure it keeps, there we go. Press, or as close as you can get to that, make fists, press your knuckles, whatever you need to do. Okay, heart up, hug the ribs in. Square your hips off. Firm your glutes, inhale, exhale. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Out over the leg. Keep the fronts of the shoulders lifting. Firm the outer right hip back and in. And breathe. So good. Lift your chest till you're parallel to the floor. Hug the belly in. Let's find warrior three just for a moment. Maybe straightening the standing leg. Ooh, try and straighten the lifted leg. Open the arms out wide, even overhead. Breathe. Ooh. Look down towards your right ankle. Bring your hands to your right ankle. And slowly lift your left big toe up into the air as you pull your chest down towards your leg. Take a breath here. One more. Slowly bend the right knee, step the left foot back, find your lunge. Just pause here for a moment. Give yourself a second to recover from that. Plant your left hand on the floor. So let's try the full pose vasisthasana. We came very close. So if all the other versions went okay, let's try this one. You can put your knee down and still try this one, right? So let's see how it goes. Hook your big toe with your first two fingers. Your right big toe with your right hand. Pinky edge of the left foot. Here we go. Pick the foot up. Maybe kick it up into the air. Right, lift the hips. Whoa, I tipped over. Lift the hips. Reach the lifted foot up to the ceiling. Right, lift it up. Inhale. Bring it back to the top of the mat. Exhale. There we go. Step back. Plank. Vinyasa. Straight to down dog. My shoulder doesn't really want me to vinyasa, so I'm not going to. It's a weird time to have your shoulder, like I would go to the doctor, but I don't think I want to. I'll save it. So I'm just going to be nice to it, just so it stays okay until we get through this thing. All right, downward facing dog. It's funny because I can do vasisthasana. It's fine. Not lowering down. Okay. So of course we have to do the other side. Send your left leg up into the air. Left leg up into the air. leg up, inhale. Exhale, round the spine, step your foot forward. Bring the back foot in a bit. You can have some space between your heels side to side. Hands to your hips, firm the glutes, come on up, straighten your legs. All right, squaring off towards the top of your mat. Let's do hidden prayer one more time, arms wide, thumbs down. If you're getting a pretty good press, try and tuck in from a little bit higher up, like snuggle in under your armpits, because we're trying to swim the hands up the back a bit. So see how that feels. All right, this doesn't bother my shoulder, it feels okay, so I'm just gonna do it. Press the palms, hug the ribs in. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, go forward. Fold, Parsvottanasana, breathe. Right, lengthen down the front of your leg. Lift the fronts of the shoulders so the chest stays wide. You may notice the shoulder heads wanting to collapse. Try not to let them. All right, slowly lift to parallel if you're not already there. Lengthening the heart forward, hug the ribs in. You can bend the left knee a little bit to come into the warrior three. And then see if you can get the leg to straighten, both legs to straighten, really. And then arms out wide or overhead. Hug the belly in, energize that lifted leg. And looking down towards your left ankle, bring your hands to your ankle and slowly pulling yourself down and in as you lift your right big toe up into the air. Right, breathe. Lift your shoulders away from the floor. Take one more breath. Bend your left knee into the lunge. Okay, take a moment here. Standing splits is a little heavy. Urdhva Prasarita Ekapadasana. Okay, so right hand on the floor. Press the floor away. Draw the shoulder blade down. Hook your left big toe with your first two fingers. Spin to the pinky edge of your right foot. You may prefer this side if you're right-handed. Lift and kick the foot up. Lift up. Woo! Breathe. Foot to the sky. Foot to the sky. And then bring it back to the top of your mat. Step it forward. That was so good. Went to the end. Hands down. Step back. Woo! Take your vinyasa. I'm going to do the back bend. Oh, right, left, and downward facing dog. Oh, all right. Side out. Shake your head out. Doing good. Don't hold your breath. Okay. One more sequence of things from standing up. Okay. Just for fun, let's send the left leg up into the air. Okay, right, we have this nice big stretch. We're gonna use the lifted leg to help float the right foot to the top of the mat. Right, so lifted leg stays well lifted. On, two, engage your abs. 3, float your foot forward. Yes. Warrior 2, bend your right knee. Step your left foot back. Line your heels up, windmill up. Second one. The ribs in. Get your shoulders right over your hips. Straighten your back leg. Get it nice and straight. Breathe here, one more breath. Trikonasana, straighten, hinge, and reach. Belly engaged, squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your glutes. Reach, reach, hand down, top arm up, maybe look up. Right, can you just gently lean back a bit? Try and line yourself up with your front leg. Right, so you're squeezed and flat. Glutes strong. Right, kneecaps lifting. Hug the ribs in. We're coming into Ardha Chandrasana, look down. If you can, keep the top arm reaching. If you need to, put your hand on your hip. Maybe you have a block or some block-like structure handy to put your hand on for this, your right hand. If you need to, bring the left foot in. I'm gonna just try and take a big jump. Big step, it's not really a jump. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Firm the glutes, squeeze. Right, squeeze them here for sure. Lengthen the spine. Wide. Maybe chapasana, because why not? Bend and grab. And open up. Oh, stretch. So nice. Hug the belly back. Open the heart. Oh, release it. Back to warrior 2. Bend the right knee. Try and land lightly with control, even though your right glute is probably on fire. Reach up and back. Stretch into the reverse. Lift the heart. Try and lift the back ribs off the waist. Come up on your inhale and release it on the exhale. Hands down. Step back. Let's see. Maybe, not too bad. Lift the chest. I don't want to get soft, you know. I skipped too many chaturanga. What's going to happen to me? Okay. Send your left leg. No, sorry, right leg. What am I saying? Right leg up into the air. Because we're going to float. Right? The leg lifted, and you're going to use it to help bring yourself forward. Right? So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Warrior 2. Land. Heel to heel. Wing up. It's weird that my back is too. Okay. Breathe. Cut the left hip back. Definitely squeeze your glutes. And the back leg straight. We're not going to say you're super long. So bend in. Find the stretch. Breathe. How's your Ujjayi breath? Right. Straighten your front leg. Straight out over the leg. Firm your glutes. Reach, reach. Oh, that's it. Okay. Hand comes down. I open up. Right glutes engage. Kneecaps pulling up. Right. Keep yourself. It's pretty much everything. Right. Relax your face. Look up at your top thumb, maybe. Breathe here. All right, lengthening the right side. Well, lengthen the left side by softening the right side of the ribs down. And see if you can keep that. Look forward. Bend your left knee. Reach. So maybe you put a block under your hand. Maybe you step your back foot in. Just gonna go for it. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're in. All right, open up. Firm the glutes. So again, try and lengthen the bottom side, the left side of the ribs. Right? They get a little smashed up here. Can you bend the right knee and catch the foot or the ankle and kick it back and come into the chapasana stretch? Oh, so nice. Glutes engaged. Right? Glutes engaged. Gently release the bind. Back to regular Ardha Chandrasana. Back to warrior 2. So bending the left knee. Try and land lightly back there. Oh, into the reverse. Reach up and back. Lift the heart up. Get up off those back ribs. Come up as you inhale. Releasing as you exhale. Hands to the floor. Step back. Oh, take a vinyasa. Maybe resting in child's pose. Maybe you head straight to downward facing dog. All right, good job, everyone. Okay. Take a breath, come on down. Rest for a second. We're gonna do, I was gonna say, we're gonna do one more thing. We're gonna do more than one more thing, but we're gonna do hanumansana. Let me just say it. I'll just say it. So, we can just come into it from the floor if you're down. I'm going to use the blanket for a second. Wherever you are, let's get the right foot to the top of the mat. Right, and then Sink the hips down. All right, we're looking for this stretch right here. If you want, since we're here, we can bend the back knee, catch the foot back there. Stretch, maybe down onto the forearm. Maybe turn the right toes to the right, and then let the knee just kind of drop out to the side, and you're just on the pinky edge of your right foot. Just to release the hip a little bit. Okay. Let all that go. Press back. Now, you may want a block or a blanket or something to prop under your front leg hip. Consider just pausing in the hamstring stretch. Let's push the front foot forward a bit. Turn the toes out maybe, see how that feels. Okay. All right, let's move the back foot back. Maybe I'll just use this. I'm gonna put a blanket under my left hip. So push your foot forward, walk the back knee back. Right, and just see how far. So I don't think I wanna try and put this hip on the floor. I feel like my left hamstring is feeling a little overwrought. So I'm gonna give it a break. Yeah. And so again, right, modify as you need to. Because if everything was feeling okay back there, I just feel like, I don't know, there's a little something, something. I pulled my hamstring a long time ago, and so ever since then, it's always felt a little bit. So when it starts to act up, just honor that, right? So if this is all going okay, and you want to start to lift the chest a little higher, it's going to really deepen the stretch at the front of the left hip, right? Send the tailbone long, and then I like to kind of keep my back toes tucked for this part, a little scissoring of the feet, like you're trying to pull your feet in towards each other, and then reach up, right? So your legs are super active and you're like, oh my gosh, this is really a challenging pose. One more breath. Oh, come on down. So it's hanumansana, named after the monkey god Hanuman. It's really a love pose, right? But no one ever said love was easy or that it feels good all the time. Step the front foot back. If you want, oh my goodness, just to kind of move in the other direction, you can down dog it and kick the right leg up. Oh, okay, right? Because the glute hamstring on that side is going to be super stretched. All right, so let's bring the left foot forward. And I'm going to just pad my back knee a little bit. All right, forward into the stretch. All right. So this is just however much. It's for you to stretch in whatever amount feels good in your body right now. This is a huge stretch, obviously. Reach back, grab the foot or the ankle. It's about as asymmetrical as it gets. Your front leg as far forward as it can go, and your back leg as far back as it can go. If you want, the forearm or your forearm on the block, maybe the left toes turn out, the knee comes out to the side. Oh, that's nice. Okay. See, all this feels fine in my shoulder. Great. When you're ready, or sometime soon, let's come on out. Press back. Straighten the front leg. Let's push the heel a little forward and then come into the stretch. All right, so feel all that. All right, and like this side feels fine, so I think I'll just go ahead and do the splits on this side. So let's just take our time. Back knee goes back, front heel goes forward, back knee goes back. However much, right? However much. This side, yeah. This side I can do. Right, so we can be here and, however much stretch. Support that front hip as you need to. right? I put the block on the first side. You can just as easily use a blanket, a fold up towel. If you have a book or something handy, maybe that could work. Their books kind of slide around a little bit, but potentially. Okay, so a little scissoring in the legs, a little pulling in. Lift up, that stretch, right? If you're feeling strong, come on in, reach the arms up. This is a hugely active pose. It's not supposed to be easy, right? Take one more breath. Woo, legs so active, come on down. Oh, okay. I know, hanumansana. So backward in, and then just see up the mat. Maybe you can pull the foot back. Oh. And then possibly just, oh my goodness, releasing the front leg, letting it go the other direction, opening the hip and all that. All right, so just come down. Just sit on your heels, on your shins, your heels. And just notice. Just feel all the feels in your legs and your hips. Oh, right? Okay, we still have a few minutes, we still have some time. For better or worse, right, guys? All right, so possibly you have some tiny space somewhere, like a little bit of wall that you can use to kick up into a handstand or pincha or headstand, or if you're just thinking like, my gosh, are you crazy? I don't think I am, although it's hard to know these days. You can lie down and put your legs up on the wall, or in the middle of the room is also fine, but it's certainly more low-key, right? So feel free to do that. Since we are, you know, all stretched with the splits and stuff, we can potentially use that. Now, if you happen to have a block or something like this, you could stand on, something sort of firm. And certainly feel free to do this at the wall. I'm gonna just do it here, but you can absolutely stand at a wall, certainly. Whichever foot you want standing, put that one on the block, or whatever it is you're gonna stand on. Right, and then your hands come down to the floor. So it does feel a little bit scary because your foot's kind of pushing up and it is pushing some weight into your hands. But that's the nature of the inversion, right? So let that happen, right? Lean into your fingertips. Lean into the whole hand. Squeeze the tricep in. Reach up with the lifted leg and just see, like, what's the minimum amount? Maybe you don't even have to jump at all, right? And you can just come on up into your handstand. Potentially at the wall, of course, right? And then we'll bring that leg back down. It should look exactly like that. Exactly. Try the other side. Try the other side. Shake out your arms. When I say other side, I mean use your other leg to kick up. Even if you're not doing this, use your other leg to kick up. Right? I don't know what you have going on at home there, how much space you have, or if you have something like this to stand on. But if you're kicking up the regular way, kick up with your other leg. So I'm going to stand my other foot on here now. Right? And in the beginning, this was super hard for me. But you do it enough times, right? And it doesn't make a difference. I can still tell which is my preferred side, of course, right? But either side, right? Either side works. All right, come on. Rest as you're ready. Feel free to, if you're still doing something, finish up. All right. That's good. Okay, so wrapping up inversion time. I know it wasn't very long, but we're going to do a couple back bends. So I'm thinking maybe today we do ekapada in our bridge pose. So by that I mean we just pick one foot up into the air, which substantially changes your bridge pose, like a lot. So as we come into bridge, when I make the suggestion, because we're going to do one round and just regular, but when we come into the second round and it's like, okay, let's try. If you're thinking, I don't think I should do that, it's going to hurt my back or whatever, just don't, right? Err on the side of caution. You're at home, you know, there's not someone there like spotting you or watching. So if you have an instinct of like, I don't know, just do regular bridge pose. It's totally fine, right? You don't have to try and push into something that you feel uncertain about, right? We have enough of that going on right now. Okay, so on your backs, knees bent, feet flat, and hip distance apart with your feet, but you know, you can have it a little bit wider. You don't want to go too wide. And also your toes maybe can turn out a little bit. It depends on your hips, but they can have a little bit of external rotation. Okay, on that note, peel the hips up, lengthen through the tailbone, right? Try not to let your low back do the whole back bend, because it will if we let it, right? And then interlacing the fingers underneath you. Tug the outer upper arm under. Really puff your chest. Use your shoulder blades. Press the bottom tips of your shoulder blades onto the upper back, coiling the spine in. Lengthen the tailbone out through your knees. Try and have the low belly drop back, pulling back in towards the spine. Take another breath here. Slowly release it. Come on down. All right. So you're more than welcome to do regular bridge pose 2 more times. Otherwise, we'll try the ekapada on this next round. It starts exactly the same, right? But then we'll possibly pick a foot up. So let's just do the opposite interlace underneath. So we put the other finger on top. Lengthening through the tailbone. Have the low belly try and drop back towards the spine. All right, once you're up, bring your feet a little closer together. Puff the chest. Firm your glutes. You really need to. Pull your right knee in towards your chest and reach the foot to the ceiling. Try and touch the ceiling with your foot, right? Puff your chest, touch the ceiling. Take 1 more breath. Bend the right knee, bring the foot down, find bridge pose, and then let's come down. If you're feeling the juice and you're like, no, I want to do the other side, do it. Totally do it. And then you can always do, start with the left leg on the next round. One last time. Okay. I say let's do opposite interlace again. We did the other way. Well, plenty of times. It's good for your brain. Last one, come on up. Interlace, snuggle, snuggle. Right, pressing down through the pinkies. Lengthen the tailbone, find your bridge pose. Hold the low belly back. Bring the feet a little closer. Squeeze your glutes. Bend the left knee, pull it in, reach the foot up. Touch the ceiling. Send the tailbone long. Reach your foot to the ceiling. Puff your chest. 1 more breath, reach. Bending the knee, foot to the floor. Come on down. If you're gonna do the second side, do that while you're up there. You're feeling froggy. Oof. Once you're down, you're done with your back bends. Take a breath. Okay, hug your knees in. Both knees. Rock. Notice how your back feels. Did your low back do more than your upper back? It will, it totally will. So we have to be super mindful and aware, and it can just be difficult to do that. So just notice. We'll slowly over time train the body how we want it to act when we do it back then. All right, we'll train it over time. Okay, so let's take a twist right from here, lying down. I'm going to actually do what I'm telling you guys to do. So hug your right knee in. This is my actual right knee. I give it a little squeeze, and then we'll use the left hand to take it across. Oh, heel open. So feel free to put something under your right knee to support it. Some of you guys maybe want to straighten the right leg out. Some of you maybe hold on to the shin, the ankle, the pinky, the edge of your foot. Right, and we take our Supta Pada Vasisthasana twist. See how this, my shoulder does it. Let's see if I can find an angle that feels okay. Lengthen the top hip away, right? So you can probably see it better me on this side. The top hip wants to curl in. Can you move it away from you? Send it towards your left foot and open up the right side of the waist. Oh, that's nice. It's a little bit of effort, but it's worth it. Okay. If you're holding your foot or your leg, release it. You can bring bent knees through center. Right here. Straighten myself down a little bit. Okay. And then we'll keep the left knee and send the right leg long. Let that hip open up. That should feel kind of nice. And then we'll bring it across. The left knee, that is. Across. Across and over to the right. Right, and again, knee, you can support it. You can hold some part of your leg or catch your foot. And I don't know, maybe you can see it on this side too. Right, the top hip wants to just kind of fold in towards the waist. Can you lengthen it away? Right, get that away from you. It'll give you a little more stretch. Open up the waist, level the hips. It's nice for your lower back. Right, and then you just peel open. Look over towards the left hand. And you can, however much your head wants to turn, it's not like you have to actually look at your hand. All right, beautiful. Releasing what you're holding on to and come on back. Wow, that could be like metaphorically too, right? Releasing what you're holding on to. That's not sturdy. All right, let's come up for a couple. Rock and roll forward and back, and we'll come to seated. I'm going to turn, so I'm facing you right now. We have a couple more minutes, so let's Upadishta. Upadishta. We did a lot of hamstring stretching and a lot of hip flexor in front of the hip stretching. So let's get the adductors. So legs relatively neutral. When I say neutral, I just mean they're not this way or back, but the toes can point straight up, the kneecaps are facing up. And then from that place. So I like to use my hands because my legs won't stay. They'll just tip in. So this way, if I press with my hands, I know that they're staying upright. So I'm not super pushing, but just, so I know that my feet aren't collapsing. And then when I feel like, okay, they're gonna probably stay there, then I can release it. Ultimately, actually, the pose is hooking your toes, so feel free to do that. All my weird little ailments. Lengthen forward. Right, relax your shoulders away from your neck. Halfway lift, inhale. And the rest of the way, exhale. Nice, okay. Hooking the knees, bring them in. Take a moment here. All right, we're gonna stretch our hips. We don't have a ton of time, so let's come to lie down to do this. I was gonna do it sitting up, but I feel like it's gonna take too long. So, on your back, come lie down. And you have a couple of options. Thread the needle, Gomukhasana legs, so thread the needle this way. Or you can straighten the leg and hold on up there. Gomukhasana, tight at the knees, or reclined pigeon. where you cradle the shin in towards your chest and send that other leg out. So it's like pigeon pose, except you're on your back instead of on top of the leg. Right, and you relax here. Any of those variations are fine. Breathe. Relax your shoulders, soften around your eyes, your mouth. Smoothing out the breath. Let's take 3 more breaths on this side. Shavasana is coming up soon. Yay! So we want to cultivate some of that ease. Take 1 more breath. Soft side exhale. And releasing the leg or legs or whatever you've got going on. Switch to the other side. Switch the cross or bring the other shin in. Right? You try and catch the foot in the crook of your elbow. And that's just like you're cradling your shin, really. And send the other leg out, which you can always bend the knee, do what you need to. We're doing this for the front leg here, so make sure that's what you're really feel like you're stretching. You know, adapt to the back leg, however you need to. Right, try and relax and soften. And just breathe into the stretch. Relax your jaw. This is a great place for another lion's breath. Right, we tend to hold tension in our hips and tension for many of us likes to sit in the jaw as well. So sometimes when we're stretching, you feel the jaw start to feel kind of tight. Right, and this wide open mouth releases that hinge, softens the muscles. Last couple breaths on this side. One last big breath, inhale. Sigh it out, exhale. And gently releasing the legs. If you want, you can do a happy baby or any other kind of lying down, stretchy thing that you want to do. Feel free, right? All that stuff's good. If you're like, nah, I'm good, stretched all the stretches, moved all the things, then cool beans, it's Shavasana time. Right, so you get to decide. You're at home, hopefully you have some space to spread out if that's what your body likes. Your feet don't need to be close together. They can be as wide apart as you want them to be. Same thing with your arms. I really like to kind of spread out in Shavasana, like take up some space. So feel free to do that, right? You can. The point is that you're comfortable. You can relax. If you want your legs up, put your legs up the wall. If you have a piece of furniture nearby, like a chair or a sofa, you can just put your calves on the chair or the sofa. That's super nice. Very relaxing, very refreshing and restorative. I do that sometimes when I'm having a long day. It's just like I still have stuff to do and I just need to like wake up. Legs up, legs up. Totally else. So, whole body relaxing. Allow your attention to just move through the body. Start at the top of your head. And just make your way slowly down, softening the gripping as you go. Any excess tension. Down in the mouth. jaw. The jaw will relax. Soften your belly. Let your legs be heavy. Bring your body heavy and so forth. No effort. Soften, relax, and rest. Of course, you're at home, so if you want to stay resting in Shavasana a little bit longer, feel free to indulge. But otherwise, let's start to wake up, moving your fingers and your toes. Maybe circle the wrists and the ankles. And if you'd like to take a stretch, you can stretch it out, stretch the arms, stretch the legs. And one last hug the knees, gentle squeeze, a little rocking side to side. And then all the way over to your right side. Maybe you pillow your head with your right arm. So take a breath to just soften in. And back up to seated. Sit. And cross your legs. Or sit on your shins, or however you like. But come to sit. Relax your shoulders. Maybe close your eyes and just notice how you feel. Appreciate your practice. All right, let's bring the hands to the heart. If it's not totally inconvenient for you to unmute yourself, maybe we can hear each other and own together. No pressure. No pressure. All right. Exhaling. Releasing the breath. Take an inhale. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, bow your chin. Grateful for the practice. Grateful for the goodness it brings. And for this time in community, us just to be together, to see each other, to hear each other. It's so nice. And anything else, if you're grateful for something else. Thank you so much for practice, everyone. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Christine.
Thank you, guys. Sorry, I'm emotional. I miss you guys.
We missed you too.
Bye.
Ellen, did you knock over any of that equipment, Ellen?
Everything's good over here.
Yay. All right, guys. So good to see everyone.
Thank you.
Bye, Susan.
Bye.
Yay, everybody. So nice to see you all. Thanks for being in class. I'll see you maybe on Thursday. I'll be here Thursday. Yay, everybody. I know, I wish we could stay longer, but Anne's got to jump on and do hers in a couple minutes, so we'll let her people jump in.
Bye.
All right, good to see you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Yay. All right, bye.